Today's video is everything you need to know about defense and how to defend like a pro. Let's start with the base. Always have a good defense cord. I recommend having 4 defender lineup. Become even a better defense. Have a DMF. I'm going to show y'all a little trick to use with your DMF. For your center back, make sure he has build-up and long ranger. For my second center back defender, I also have build-up. Player is Marquinhos. For my second center back defender, I also have build-up. Player is Marquinhos. And for my right back, I'm using Costa. Yes, I'm using Costa as right back, but I can use him as center back. He also comes with defensive fullback as playing style. Defense is all about reading and reacting. Make sure you always be holding matchup. But once you complete the defensive possession and get the ball, job is not finished. Make sure you attack properly and don't lose the ball. That's how quick counter formation be winning games on y'all. After all that dribbling and breaking the defense, I ended up scoring with Mbappe. Let me know how good was that goal. I can show y'all how to play defense, but it's not complete with showing y'all the settings and graphics to help you become the best defender. For my graphics, I'm using frame rates is 60 FPS, and for graphics is high. These are the best graphics for the best feel in playing in my league games. And for my play settings, these are the best, but here's some personal things you can turn on. For example, stamina bar, but these are the settings I'm using right now. If you got any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll help clear the confusion and give the best advice. First tips is, apply pressure with your attackers. This is the best way to pressure up, use matchup to your advantage, and become more of a defensive beast. I've gotten this scoring opportunities, but applying pressure using Ronaldinho, who's a AMF, attacking midfielder. Ronaldinho, who applied pressure and got in the ball, ended up scoring this goal. A side of defending no one talks about is after a clear out or opponents gaining the ball type situation. I always hold matchup and apply pressure with my attackers. Even though they have low defensive engagement is low, they can make big impact in games. I always ended up scoring on this possession. But eFootball is a game of not your choice, and you'll be in an unfortunate situation, and I'm here for y'all and let y'all what you can do. Here I get beat. Some may say it's game over, but I say you have a chance. You can see I didn't try to straightaway rush him. I try to block him from getting an easier shot. It's chess, not checkers. I've stay back and make it back for a defensive stop. During the game, there's a few things that may happen. But the worst of the worst is making a passing mistake. When trying to move the ball up, this is very costly, and try to limit doing these mistakes. When it comes to defense, most of it, read and react type of situations. You can see I have my defender defending the opponent attackers. The right move was to rush Max Allister, and I was able to make the defensive play to get me back the ball. Let's go. And that right defensive play, I ended up scoring this goal and getting the lead. Watch this player and watch this possession. All this comes with experience. So make sure you're getting experience by playing my league ranked games and try getting better. If your player isn't good at curler shots, always stay back. Observe the situation and rush when he comes close to the goal. Having quick counters as a playing style will take you a long way. Make sure you understand how to use your play styles. I've beaten all the defense and gotten a good shot, which I scored, but I got an offside. Damn it, I can't take a break. If you have quick counter formation, you should always apply aggressive pressure when it's a goalie kick. This how you can grab goals easily. After applying tough pressure, look at how easily I've scored. So can you. Make sure you understand your formation and play style. Always use your AMF, attacking midfielders to pressure up. You faced in this situation where your opponent is a few steps away from getting a goal. My mistake was not getting further in this area. You should block the outside area. Your goal isn't stopping your opponent. Your goal is making the shot tough. I've gotten a similar play I've experienced earlier, and this how it played out. What my opponent should have done is block the other side. He didn't block that side, and that led to me scoring an easy goal. After a missed shot, always be careful and mindful what pass you and what position you in. Most mistakes happen after a fatal mistake from your center backs or defenders. And luckily, I didn't concede a goal. When you having a goalkeeper kick, make sure you don't rush. My best recommendation and options is clearing the ball or making a long pass. If you make a mistake, you'll pay the ultimate price. What you should do is, if your receiver has 3 meters away from another defender, then you should proceed to pass the ball. If the defender is closely and guarded, then you should look for another options. Pass the ball to the right person and making quick counterattack led me to nearly scoring in this possession. When playing side out of bound defense, there's key tips. You can pressure up, make aggressive chasers because you using your attackers and not your defenders. When it's a throw-in ball, your main target is the player on right wing. because you can easily trap him. Your second main target is the running player. Make sure, since it's middle of the pitch, you have more options on what to do, like pressuring anyone. Here I've made the right decision and managed to get a good defensive play. When it's kickoff, you should play aggressive laid-back type defense. Make sure you apply pressure, but not too much pressure. You can see I'm applying pressure with my attackers, and always position my attackers in places where I can make a block or stop the ball from penetrating to my inside goal zone. Here I'm bringing a second defender, and I'm control Hernandez. Reason why I'm being an attacker to help pressure the player with the ball is to limit the opponent options and making him do a tough pass or put him in a tough situation. Here's only way was to lob, and I was prepared for that. All these type of defense come from experience, to be honest. Lob passings or airborne passes are the easiest to defend if your opponent doesn't know how to utilize them on different situations, and for me, it's always been easy to defend. I really preach staying back and not rushing when the opponent is approaching the box. When you're playing against someone who can't curl shots and blitz shots, it's super easy to defend. Your goalkeeper has your back. Play solid defense and don't foul. When playing one-on-one defense, I tend to stay back and play soft till the opponent reaches the box or near the goal area. That's when I usually get more aggressive. You don't want to get beaten and have your opponent have a full free run. eFootball is a fast-paced game, and most times you'll find yourself out of position or in bad situations. You can try this offside trick, where you can pull your defenders to help gain an offside for the opponent, but it's risky and you must time it well. To do this, call your player as second defender and help your other defenders by manually controlling to get offside, but the success rate for that is 10%. Another defensive trick you should use is playing zone defense, and that is when you control your player but playing defense in a certain zone, and if the opponent passes the ball across the other side, you control a player from the side and start playing zone defense. I do recommend using your attackers, like shooting strikers, left and right wingers. Also use your midfielders and attacking midfielders to play zone defense. When playing zone defense, it's not about rushing and being aggressive. It's about protecting a certain zone. If everything falls down, just know you have a good goalkeeper. Make sure you have a good and tall goalkeeper. But this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up and subscribe for more eFootball content. Also, let me know what content you want to see next.